A very good afternoon and welcome to Africa Today. I am Peace Ogenegbawe. First, let's talk the headlines. On the headlines, government considers ban on motorcycles, mining. Heavy gunfire hits Mali's main military base. Still in the news, South Africa white students expelled over urinating incidents. Oshwala crowned African Footballer of the Year. Now the news in detail. The federal government of Nigeria said it is considering the ban of the use of motorcycles and mining activities across the country. Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami disclosed this on Thursday to State House correspondents at the end of a meeting of the National Security Council chaired by Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari. It said the move is aimed at curtailing the activities of terrorists who use motorcycles to perpetuate their evil acts, as well as mine solid minerals and use the proceeds to procure arms.
The government will look into that possibility with particular regard to restrictions on use and distribution of motorcycles, among others, which is the most conventional means. Logistical means being deployed by terrorists. Again, issues of funding of the terrorism and terrorist acts were equally discussed, deliberated upon, and considered.
Also speaking to journalists was the Interior Minister, Rauf Aregbesola, who said the preliminary report on the attack on Medium Security Correctional Center in Kuje, Abuja, has been submitted to President Buhari, while the final report is being put together. He added that any person found wanting would face the consequences as stipulated by the laws of the land and conditions of service of security officers and men that were on duty.
The comprehensive report will come at the end of the investigation. We are on it. We identify all those whose action or inaction led to that unfortunate incident.
Nigeria House of Representatives has mandated its committees on national security and intelligence, interior, reformatory services, defense, army, air force, navy, and police to investigate the causes, dimensions, and effects of the recent attacks on Kuje prison in Abuja. It also urged the federal government of the country to implement the recommendation of the National Security Summit organized by the leadership of the House of Representatives in 2021. The resolutions follow the consideration of the motion presented by Shahaban Sharada at plenary. Moving the motion, Sharada recalled that on Tuesday, July 5, 2022, terrorists attacked the Nigerian medium security prison, Kuje Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Also speaking, Chairman, Committee on Water Resources, Sada Soji, also made his presentation during the House meeting. The Independent National Electoral Commission, that is INEC, will publish the personal details of candidates nominated by their political parties for the 2023 governorship and state assembly elections in all the constituencies nationwide. The INEC chairman, Mahmoud Yakub, disclosed this during the swearing-in of a new resident electoral commissioner, that is the REC, Haile Gabriel Longpet, at the commission's headquarters on Thursday in Abuja. Yakubu appealed to citizens and aspirants to seize the opportunity to scrutinize the details of the candidate and seek a judicial remedy for any observed violation of the law as provided in Section 29 of the Electoral Act 2022.
To all Nigerians, citizens and aspirants to seize the opportunity to scrutinize the particulars of the candidates and to seek judicial remedy where they observed any violation of the law as provided by Section 29 of the Electoral Act 2022.
The INEC chairman regretted that the failure of some political parties to practice internal democracy has resulted in several court cases in which the commission had also been joined as respondent. You're still watching Hills TV News, and that is Africa Today. Still in the news, no fewer than 30 persons were feared killed in an auto crash along the Zaria-Kano Expressway, Hawan Mashi, in Makarfi local government area of Kaduna State. According to Abdurrahman Yakasai, Assistant Corps Commander of the Federal Road Safety Corps in charge of Zaria Zone, the accident involved 3 vehicles and was caused by speeding. Yakasai, while confirming the accident, said the auto crash involved 2 18-seater buses and a car, adding that it was caused by speeding and dangerous overtaking. The accident was said to have happened in the evening hours of Thursday. He added that the passengers were burnt beyond recognition, saying that the agency was making efforts to obtain the manifest and details of the victims of the crash. The victims were hardly rescued due to the fact that the vehicles involved in the crash went up in flames, making it difficult to rescue anyone. May their soul rest in peace. This is Africa Today. When the news returns, news from other parts of West Africa. To stay with us. Welcome back. There has been heavy gunfire at the main military base near the Malian capital, Bamako. Helicopters have been circling overhead, and there were reports that a convoy carrying country's military leader, Colonel Assimi Goïta, sped away from the area towards the capital. It is not clear who was behind the violence, and the military-led government has so far not commented on the incidents. Islamic militants have been carrying out frequent attacks in Mali, most in the central. Last week, they targeted a checkpoint just 70 kilometers, which is 43 miles, killing 6 people. The violence comes as former Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan is in Mali as part of a regional effort to persuade the military rulers to return the country to civilian rule. Away from that story, we have the Social Security, and according to the Director General of the scheme, Oforo Tengorang, payments are mainly based on contributions over the period. Meanwhile, the Trades Union Congress recently called for a total overhaul of the scheme, and the union insists the trust has failed in delivering on its mandates. At a media engagement, saying its reason for premium paid to public sector retirees. The Director General Oforo Tengorang has rejected the call outrightly. We move to other parts of Africa after this break. To stay with us.